Hello everyone, I am doing a Rathian tutorial. Rathian, potato, tomato. How you see the names is not important, uh, just how you fight the monsters. So, I have a Royal Ludroth, whatever, Bowgun. The frame, the stock is Legiacrus. I have this for the Thunder, just to save some time, but you can kill this monster with pretty much just pellet level 2. I have a heavy bowgun barrel, and what this barrel does is gives me a shield. And this shield is really helpful for Rathian because she has these dash attacks that can be difficult to avoid because you wind up getting kicked. Uh, literally, Rathian will kick you with her feet. So what I did is I got a heavy bowgun barrel. It's got a shield on it. All you have to do to use it is not have any not be shooting currently, and not be reloading. And as long as you're not in recoil, you can shoot. Right now I'm using pellet level 2. It's a very powerful shot, and it's very, very hard to miss. All you gotta do is point yourself in the right direction and let her fly. Uh, so I brought 60 of them, and I get 5 shots per clip. I also have pretty low recoil, so I can fire them off pretty quickly. Uh, it's a good idea to check how many shots you actually have left, because if when you do the uh, animation where you don't have any more bullets, it costs a lot of time. You can very easily get hit there. When Rathian flies, keep shooting. There's something actually pretty cool. If you hit Rathian hard enough, you can get her to fall out of the sky and land on the ground. And that's pretty cool because it's almost better than a flinch. But because here I got comboed pretty bad. I got run over, and then I got run over again before I could get all the way up, and then I got backflipped. The backflip is Rathian's most powerful attack right next to her fireballs, because it has a very long directional range in front, and it also does decent damage. The fireballs, uh, those ones, either you can dodge them or block them. All you gotta do is just sit there. The hardest part about blocking, in my opinion, is calming your nerves because you're sitting right in front of a fireball, and a lot of people don't enjoy sitting in front of fireballs like that. But just keep the barrel pointed in the direction of the monster, and you will block every attack that comes your way as long as it is blockable, and you'll be good. See, oftentimes though, I will dodge stuff just because you don't lose health, and you can start shooting right away. And the fireballs are not too terribly hard to dodge, but they can be if you're too close. Because if you're too close, those fireballs, when they do the triple fireball, they hit very, very close, and can give you a rough day. So here Rathian flies away. Cha-Cha has the fluffy mask so he can track monsters. But I just watch the shadows on the ground. You can very easily determine where a monster's going via that way. If you notice, I don't use a map. I've played this game and all the areas long enough that I know where I'm going. Uh, so basically, and the map is not too terribly important. In this part here, Rathian goes to get food. The best way to get her to stop from eating something is a dung bomb to the face, or just a dung bomb. So, but when Rathian does those tail whips, because you're a gunner, you can get right in there and get just out of tail whip range, which will put you with good range with most guns. See right there, I got her to flinch. If you get her to flinch even when she's flying, she will fall. And I also broke the head. So, I actually have earplugs on this set, but I turned out not needing them because I fell. Because if you get hit at all while a monster's doing its scream, no matter what, you will basically uh, not be affected by the scream. Uh, Rathian has this tendency to hit you multiple times before you can get back up. It's really, really annoying. And this backflip here, you want to dodge that because blocking it, it's not too terribly hard to block or dodge, but dodging is just easier. Mega dash juice. If you kill Royal Ludroth a lot, which I do, you can get dash extracts. I have almost a full stack of them, and I don't even do it all the time, but just combine them with well done steaks. It increases your stamina by 50 and makes you not lose any stamina for a set period of time, which is nice, especially when you're trying to run to catch up to a boss or whatnot. So basically the main strategy here is to try to stay out of Rathian's tail whip range and just start firing pellet shots. I ran out of pellet 2 shots, so I tried to use pellet 1, but pellet 1 doesn't have the damage output. So I switched over to Thunder because I get the elemental boost and I get the added elemental attack. So, and thunder shots are basically a pierce 1 shot, so use them as such. And remember, they only do maximum damage if you actually hit with every single shot. So that's how you block fireballs. You just sit there and take it. You will not be taking damage because you're blocking it. This works for all monsters. The only attacks that I believe you cannot block are Ignactors, Lava Beam, and a few other special attacks, but that's about it. As you can see here, Rathian is weak, but I still realize I have a ton of time left, so I figured I might as well just keep shooting. When Rathian's in the air, don't feel that you can't keep shooting, because right there, she was way high up, but I got her to flinch, and she fell to the ground, which looks painful, but it doesn't do any damage. So Rathian is weak, limping. I tried to flash bomb her there. That kind of screwed up the TV. So sorry about that. I'm trying to see her in the air, but that's kind of hard to do. Watch the shadows, and then look at your map to see where the direction is, or use Cha-Cha like I am about to do, just to check that she's there. To use Cha-Cha, just open up the start menu, and I believe just press plus. I'm not sure what it is for a classic controller, because I use the Wiimote, because it's, you don't have to buy a classic controller. So Rathian lands, and immediately dashes, and flies into the air. I got kind of lucky here. I didn't get hit by that attack. So dodge to the side. Rathian is just going to do a couple fireballs before falling into my trap that I've conveniently laid here. So, yep, there we go. Then just walk up to her with the tranks. 1 trank, 2 trank, and the main quest is complete. With a bowgun, unless you have slice shots, it is difficult to get the tail off. So if you want to get the tail off, either bring a sword or bring a weapon that gets plenty of slice shot, because if a lot of weapons only get like 1 slice shot, and if they only get 1 slice shot, it's going to take a lot of shots. But if they get like 3 per clip, you can pound them off pretty quick, and the tail will be off soon. A full pouch of slice shots, like the maximum you can have is 30, is enough to take off pretty much any tail in the game as long as they all hit the tail. I haven't had too much of a problem with that. If you want to go practice with them to make sure you know just how you're doing it, I recommend Royal Ludroth, whatever. So basically, just with Rathian, try to avoid the dashes and the fireballs, block if necessary, and just keep pounding away with pellet shots and elemental if you can. If you're lucky enough to get dragon shots, make sure you want to farm for the stuff you will need for dragon shots. However, dragon shots are kind of a pain to make. So that's my tutorial, and thank you, and see you all next time.